I'm unique. It's like Monique, but it's got a U in there for uniqueness.
Okay.
Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. We are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And for the moment we've all been waiting for, drum roll please. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yay!
Now again, y'all know these my peoples. Why I sound like Oprah right there.
I don't know, like you was giving away prizes.
you get a car. You get a
You
car.
get-
No.
No, you get a Falcon and Winter Soldier. You get a
Right.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. We're all getting a Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Like, not for nothing. I feel like we've said this so many times. This was the show we were looking forward to. Now, not to take nothing away from WandaVision, because WandaVision was on point.
It
WandaVision was on point, but this was the show I was ready to see, because you see the chair, it's a Captain America chair. I love Captain America, but I love the Falcon.
Hey, you see my little Falcon Captain America out there? Yeah.
And I love the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. I love them. Those are my guys. If I was a member of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I want to hang with y'all. Y'all fun.
Right.
So yeah, we've been waiting for this. I think initially when we saw the trailer back in, like, was it like August or something?
It's been it was supposed to come out last August. So it was, I think it was Super Bowl of last year we saw maybe the first trailer for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Was it?
Yes, like the very first trailer, I think it was. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we had been waiting for it. It's here, and I can't wait to jump into it. It's been everything for me, you guys, not to watch it. Luckily, Justice League Snyder Cut came out, because if it hadn't, I probably would have watched this, and then we would have watched it again and reacted. And y'all know I don't like doing that. Y'all know that ain't our steez. We don't like that. So, I don't know. Anything to add before we jump into it?
No, I'm just ready to jump in. I'm waiting for you to stop talking so I can watch this finally.
Well, fine. Before we jump in, thank you for everyone who's been liking, subscribing, supporting our channel. Again, those likes, those subscribes, those comments is the best way to support us. Had really good traction with WandaVision. Hoping you guys are going to enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier just as much as we are. So again, thank you for your support. If you're new, just stumbling across our channel, make sure you did hit that like button if you enjoy the reactions, and hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with these reactions. Without further ado, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 1.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. That's such a real thing. I never see people iron in movies.
How does it feel? Like it's someone else's. It isn't.
It's from Endgame.
The criminal organization known as LAF is targeting Captain Vasant.
LAF.
Yeah, they're high-powered. We need you to make sure that LAF doesn't deliver on their threat. U.S. military cannot be seen operating out there.
I got it. Drop me off. I fly up to intercept. No treaties violated.
And Sam, this has to be subtle.
Subtle. Got it.
So he's working with the military.
Yeah. Well, he was in the Air Force, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was retired.
Yeah.
Sam, Torres here. Sending intel to your HUD right now. I'll be your boots on the ground, sir. Any sign of LAF? Nah, nothing yet.
He's seen you.
They've already hijacked the plane.
Hey, George St. Pierre.
Yeah, Batroc.
Oui. C'est moi qui tuerai. Okay, switching to plan B. Arrête de bouger. Red Wing, engage.
Oh, Red Wing. I love Red Wing.
I'm not talking to that thing. Look, I'm not calling it that.
At least it's not a bird like it was in the comics.
I know, right?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
He gone.
Captain Fasant, let's get you out of here.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how this is the best option.
I know, right? Those
Because he
squirrel
can
suits.
yeah, he can actually maneuver better with his wings. So
Right.
all he got to do is kick one of y'all, and y'all be like, "Ooh!"
Uh-huh. Right.
Right.
Red Wing, get him off our ass!
Oh, dang. See?
He just dropped him. He was like, bye.
You're about to fly into Libyan airspace, and I assume they have a problem with that. How long I got? 90 seconds? He's outnumbered. We gotta find another way! I just did.
Oh, nice, Sam. Oh, I thought they were about to kill him.
I know, right? Okay, so I was totally subdued there, but that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I wanted to jump like dude was like, yeah, that's my dog.
Courageous, righteous, hopeful, and he mastered posing stoically.
He did. Hey, Brody.
Brody.
A few months ago, billions of people reappeared after 5 years away. We need new heroes. Symbols are nothing without the women and men that give them meaning. I don't know if there's ever been a greater symbol, but it's more about the man who propped it up. So today we honor Steve's legacy, but also we look to the future. Thank you, Captain America. But this belongs to you.
He's giving it back.
Yeah.
Oh, they just gonna keep a big old piece of vibranium in a museum? I wish like Black Panther would walk on and be like, we will take that.
Why didn't you take up the mantle?
When Steve first told me about the shield, the first words I said were, feels like it belongs to someone else. That someone else is Steve.
The world's a crazy place right now. Allies are now enemies. The world's broken. Everybody's just looking for somebody to fix it. It's a new day, brother.
What if that's not the real one?
I know, right? I was thinking that. Y'all probably shouldn't have the real one up in there. Y'all should have that under lock and key.
Or what if Sam just kept the real one and was like, here.
Ooh.
That's Bucky with the arm.
Ooh.
This must be a flashback or something.
That's what I'm wondering.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Please. I didn't see anything.
So, Mr. Barnes, are you still having nightmares?
No.
James, I'll ask you a question. Are you still having nightmares? We've been doing this long enough that I can tell when you're lying. Did something happen recently?
No.
You're a civilian now. The government needs to know you're not gonna...
Oh, come on, really? You're gonna do the notebook thing? I crossed the name off the list of my amends yesterday. Senator Atwood helped her get into office when I was in Winter Soldier. And after Hydra disbanded, she continued to abuse the power I gave her.
So, rule number 1, you can't do anything illegal. Rule number 2, nobody gets hurt. It's a big one.
Then why isn't that rule number 1? I didn't hurt anybody.
And what about rule number 3? The whole point of making amends is to fulfill rule number 3.
Of course, I completed rule number 3. I'm James Bucky Barnes, and you're part of my efforts to make amends.
One day, you're going to have to open up and understand that some people really do want to help you.
I trust people.
That is utter bullshit. You got your mind back, you're free.
Yori, what's going on? I thought we were getting lunch.
Unique is putting his trash into my trash.
It's trash.
And the time has come for me to
Oh.
Hey man, I'm unique. It's like Monique, but it's got a U in there for uniqueness.
Okay.
You guys didn't order the usual, huh?
He would like to take you out on a date, maybe to bingo.
I'm really sorry about him.
Why are you sorry? I should be done around 10.
I can't believe you did that.
What's wrong?
Musical. He had a job with a consulting company. He was working abroad, and he was killed. I will never know what really happened to him.
Wilson Family Seafood.
Family seafood.
Uncle Sam! That's right, Uncle Sam. What's going on? You got mom's sneaky look on your face.
How you gonna try to read me when you know I'm the one that reads you? You gotta marvel at it, baby being held together by duct tape and prayers.
It'll be fine. It just needs to float long enough for me to sell it.
I thought we were gonna discuss if we were selling.
You know the situation we're in. This is why I prefer not to dwell on it in front of everybody.
But what if we don't have to sell it? Off to save the world again? Come on, Carlos, you know I'm around here more than you, man. I'm always repping those. When you gonna let me borrow the wings, man?
This was authentic. I like this.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, give me a loan of hot 50 or something like that. Let me hold a hot 50."
Yeah.
You're out there. I do things my way here.
But you tangled the house into this when you took those loans. Oh, God, how hard you hit. Look, and don't hit me again.
Many times.
We can take a loan and consolidate everything.
You think I didn't try the banks?
Yeah, but now you have me.
I just got to deal with this.
Either way, just let me help. I won't let you down. We can turn this shit around. Trust me.
I feel her, but I feel him also. It's one of those things you can't go away all this time, then come back and be mad how I managed the situation. Look.
But technically, it wasn't his fault that he went away.
Absolutely true.
Well, not technically. It wasn't his fault.
Try the whole online dating thing. It's pretty crazy. A lot of weird pictures.
Wait, how old are you?
106.
I'm sorry.
Right.
If I was her, I'd be like, red flags, red flags.
Right.
I think it's really sweet you're spending time with Yori. It's been hard for him since his son died. You know how we call a guy whose wife died a widower? No, there's no word for someone whose kids die, because it's like the worst thing that can happen.
Excuse me.
Did he just leave?
Yeah. I think I figured this out, though.
Hey, how was the date?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of his amends people.
Yeah.
I mean, do I know you from somewhere?
Come on.
I knew it. Yes.
Oh my God.
How do you guys make a living? Is there some kind of fun for heroes, or
No, it doesn't really work like that.
you have no income over the last 5 years?
How can you have income if you don't exist?
Right.
I have government contract, so that's proof of earnings, and I know for a fact that we qualify for an SBA loan.
Under the old terms, things tighten up.
Funny how things always tighten around us.
Is there any chance, and of course you could say no, that I could get a selfie with your arms out?
Are you
Right.
fucking nuts? I'm sorry.
I know your family has banked with us for generations, but we cannot approve you.
I'd be like, can I speak to your manager? He was very unprofessional.
We're gonna get that loan. I don't care if I have to go to every bank in the city.
Sam, stop. I knew they weren't gonna help us. Those people don't even know who Daddy was, and he was a giant.
I don't care. I'm not gonna quit.
I swear, after Daddy died,
See, I knew that was gonna come up.
you don't get to come back here and try to right your wrongs just because you couldn't deal with what was going on here. I'm the one who kept that boat from sinking.
We're not selling our family's legacy.
I mean, I see both their points.
Yeah, really. But I'm really glad that they're showing this
Mm-hmm.
because, I mean, it's really the truth. That was probably not the best place for them to go to get the kind of help that they need. Because she's right, those people don't care.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Sam, you better look at this.
While we love heroes who put their lives on the line to defend Earth, we also need a hero to defend this country.
We need a real person who embodies America's greatest values.
On behalf of the Department of Defense, it is with great honor that we announce here today that the United States of America has a new hero.
Your new Captain America.
They know that. Ooh.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Well, we know who it is. U.S. Agent John
Right.
Walker.
But still.
But they did that shady.
That's dirty.
They took the shield. What? Not my Captain America.
No, ma'am.
Not my Captain America.
No, ma'am.
That was
no,
like
ma'am.
the Captain America figures you go to, like at the dollar store.
Dollar store.
Right.
It was like the Captain Marvel one I saw that looked more like the, what's his name? Marlon Wayans from White Chicks. So I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Wow.
That's so but you know what? Hold on. Do we get a mid-credit, end credit, or anything?
I don't think so. I think this is just the first episode. I don't think they're doing that.
Okay.
Maybe like WandaVision. Did you just want to sit here and watch?
I mean, we can jump into the talk because I already see things that I like.
Okay.
I already see some things that I really, 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 really like and I appreciate. That maybe some people see, maybe they don't, but I'm about to point it out. You want to kick us off?
Yeah. That was I mean, they took an episode to set everything up, to show us where Sam is, show us where Bucky is at this point. And I think this is actually 6 months after the blip. So they're just showing everybody showing everybody getting back to their lives. Sorry, y'all. Showing everybody getting back to their lives and how their actually lives are after the whole events of Infinity War, Endgame, and just, you know, kind of plopping them back right where they were before. So I like that they're showing that. I like that they're also showing that being an Avenger ain't easy in the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a hero, you know, you get this praise, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're Falcon, you know, I love you, and like, let me get a picture with you. But real world problems like getting a bank loan or just having a life where you don't feel like you're being punished all the time, which like Bucky is, like he's feeling like he's just lost right now. That's the harder side of being a hero.
Yeah. I mean, for Bucky, it's like redemption. You know, where do you go after years of being this entity known as the Winter Soldier and have done all of these bad things, and now that you're awake and you have this consciousness knowing that what you did was wrong, how do you go about making amends? This is not easy. This is not easy in any way. Of course, for the bad guys, you know, he's adhering to what he's been put forth to do in order to find that redemption. But what about the victims? You know, like that scene between him and Nora. I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I would do that if I was him. I don't know if I would do that if I was him. But the fact that he's doing it is a fact of him really wanting to find that redemption. You know, really trying to find that peace within himself. Falcon. Go ahead.
Really quick, and also just finding your place in the world, because again, he's 106 years old. He's done all these bad things. Like, how do you begin to reacclimate yourself to this world, this new world that you're in, and just, you know, go about your life knowing all the things that you have done?
Yeah. Or what is life when there's not a fight to fight?
Right. Yeah.
You know, what do you do? I mean, when you think about it, it's pretty it's not that fun to be in these situations where everything adrenaline is always up, and you're doing something you're really good at doing to just go back to mundane life. Like, what are we having for lunch today?
To be honest, it reminds me of, and I'm sorry, I've been watching some of these episodes recently, but it reminds me of Spike on Buffy when they first made him unable to bite things. He was always just hanging around the Scooby Gang, like, come on, let's go punch something.
Right.
I'm so bored, you know. So
but let's get to Sam, man. So like, this history of him just being a normal dude being faced with Avengers fame and now coming back to this situation, trying to help get his family back on track. This is a, I don't want to, it's rough. It's insightful. But there's also this level of, how do I want to say it? I'm trying to find the right way to say this. Naivete.
Mm-hmm.
You've kind of been a golden boy. You are somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you're somebody doesn't mean that extends to us. While you were out doing these really great things, we were back here dealing with day-to-day challenges. And his sister's like, you can't come back here trying to act like you're about to fix anything. You have no idea what life has been like prior to the blip, even after the blip. Like, the fact that they're going to the bank to try to get this loan, and this guy's like, you have no income for 5 years.
Yeah.
It was really present when Rhodey showed up also at the beginning. So basically this, I'm just going to come out and say it. It's showing the stark reality that just because he's an Avenger, you're still just kind of a black dude. And there's an understanding between him and Rhodey, because that's what it was. It was him kind of Rhodey saying, like, you sure you want to give that up? Like, you probably need to take it, because on some level, Rhodey knew there's like, they're just going to give it to somebody else who's less than worthy.
Yeah, and now that you say that, I'm kind of thinking, did Rhodey know that there was, if that was their plan, if Sam didn't take it, that, you know, he...
Think about it. We all knew on a subconscious level. It's just like getting a promotion at work. Like, some people, I'm sorry to say this, but guys, some people just get props for showing up and for participating, even though their work is clearly mediocre. And then I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. Some of us really have to really, really work to be the best at what we do to get a sliver of recognition. You know what I mean? Like U.S. Agent, has he been battle tested yet? How do they know he's deserving of this shield?
Yeah, I guess that's something we're going to learn more about in the upcoming episodes. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to give us either an episode or a half an episode giving us his backstory. But yeah, the choice to give U.S. Agent John Walker the shield is probably the dirtiest thing I have ever seen in a long while. Like, you just had Sam do this ceremony at this Smithsonian, giving the shield and saying, you know, this belongs to Cap, nobody else. Like, it was given to me, but you know what? It doesn't feel like this is my position. I don't belong in this Captain America's shoes. So I'm gonna, you know, leave it with Cap, and that's going to be it. But for the gall, for you to be like, oh, so you don't want to do it? We'll just give it to somebody else. And then announce it on TV just to be like,
didn't even give you a heads up that it was happening. But here's the other side of that. They know Cap gave it to him.
Yeah.
Thank you for turning it over.
Yeah.
Y'all knew Cap gave it to him, and had he would have been, I'm sorry, anyone else, they would have been talking to him the way that Rhodey was talking to him.
Yeah.
That conversation between him and Rhodey was Rhodey telling him, like, dude, like, it's yours, you need to grab it. You know, you're more deserving of it.
But also in that same vein, Sam has to be, he has to recognize that he can fill those shoes of being Captain America. Because right now you see that he's very hesitant and trying to step in. I mean, anybody would, to try to step in the Captain America and be, you know, this perfect Boy Scout. But he's got to realize that for the things that he has went through and the things that he has done, he is worthy of holding that shield.
Right. But again, Sam's a military man. There's no necessary, that's not how they're bred. That's not how they're trained, you know? So there's all these things at play, but what I'm appreciating that Marvel is doing in a very subtle way, which I'm actually curious to see if anybody is going to pick up. There's an undertone of race here that's happening.
There is, yeah.
You know, and I'm just curious if people are really going to pick up on it, or, you know, God bless his sister. I feel her. I feel her on every level. And, you know, when she said, these people aren't here to help us, it was just kind of like, yeah, no shit. Why don't you know that, Sam? You know?
That's not been his experience since he's
Exactly.
Falcon. You know, he's got people smiling in his face 24/7, wanting to take pictures with him. And he's like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm Falcon. Of course they're going to do it. Nah,
Right.
bro.
And just the added history to know who his parents were in that community.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still the treatment. This is there wasn't even an alternative. Like, well, maybe we can look at this, or maybe we can look at that. It was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can I get my selfie? Cha-ching.
Yeah,
You're lucky I'm
right.
not kicking you in your face right now, dude.
Right.
But
so what do we think about the new enemies that we have in this episode, the flag smashers? Definitely
the snatchers.
yeah, I don't know where you got that from. It's just weird. Flag snatchers.
I think a flag football.
No. Anyways. So basically, you know, Torres describes them as a group that liked things better during the blip, during the time when all these people were vanished. Basically, they felt that way borders would unite a little bit more to try to, you know, help each other. So they want to go back to that time period. My thing is, where are these people getting these enhanced abilities from? Or is that well, we know that's not the only guy who has enhanced abilities, because we've seen in the trailers, I think there's another girl as well who has enhanced abilities from that Flag Smashers group. So how are they getting these enhanced
Right. So I was just about to say, we've been here before, have we not? I feel like we've been here before. And we know.
Iron Man 3?
Huh?
I was thinking about Iron Man 3.
So there's that, but there's also, in terms of Baron Zemo and what he was after in Civil War, you know, who's to say that was the only ones? Because when we looked at it, they move like a Winter Soldier.
Well, I don't know. They would have to explain that to me, because in Winter Soldier, or Civil War, I'm sorry, they actually explained in that movie that there was only a certain number and they were all in that room frozen. And so I don't know.
We believe in what Hydra says?
That's true.
We don't know what other programs they had, is what I'm saying. But the fact that when they saw that footage, they immediately looked at Bucky, because you could tell in the fighting style, it's similar, you know. But I'm also with you. There's a plethora. These people could be coming from all over the place. We don't know. But again, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, for some reason, I also thought of Aldrich Gideon, or whatever his name was in Iron Man 3. Who was, you know, creating people with superpowers. It was more like of a melting people, though, an exploding type of thing. So I didn't know, like, maybe if that had something to do with this, and he like maybe altered the formula, or somebody altered his formula or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. It's probably leaning towards more of your theory, maybe. I don't know.
Only because Baron Zemo. I mean, we've seen a part of this before. That's all I'm saying. But again, this is Marvel. We don't know what we're getting. It could turn into something else by episode 2. You know?
Yeah.
Do we like Torres? I like Torres.
I like Torres. He was on. I do remember he was on Off My Block, on Netflix. He played the brother of and I think he's also supposed to be in this. He's also supposed to be in the upcoming Top Gun movie, but for some reason he reminds me of dude off of 10 Things I Hate About You, the model guy who everybody was.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Oh, what's his name? I know who you're talking about, though.
Because every time he came on camera, I was like, "That's him. That's oh, dude."
I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, his name is Andrew Keegan.
Okay.
Yeah. But every time I saw him, I was like, that's Joey from 10 Things I Hate About You. You'd be like, hey, girl, I love your table game. table dance. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
I do wonder though what else is hiding in this series though,
Mhm.
because I was actually going through the cast list earlier on today. Carl Lumbly is supposed to be. I don't know if you recognize the name, but he played. If you ever watched Supergirl, he played John Jones's father.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He is supposed to be in this show, but it doesn't say which character he's supposed to play. So maybe Sam's dad, maybe they'll have a flashback to Sam's dad, or maybe he's just some hidden character that we just don't know of yet.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of interested what surprises they have for us,
Oh
have
yeah.
in store for us.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna leave this without shouting out George St. Pierre. That's my home. I was so happy to see him.
And I'm so glad they didn't kill him off, because at first I
Yeah.
thought they were going to kill him
Yeah.
off, and I was like, no, we can still use him.
Yo, but here's the other thing I thought about. So definitely there's some complications between Bucky going through therapy and all that stuff. I like the therapist calling him on his bullshit, getting out her book like it's like, because you're not cooperating right now. Like, yeah, but Jesus. Oh, what was the other thing I was gonna say? I was gonna say something else.
Something about Bucky and then him going through therapy and
It was Bucky going through therapy, but then also oh man, I'm just freezing. I'm blanking. It was something good too. Shit.
I wish I could read your mind.
I know. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try to back. There was Bucky going through therapy, but then there was also flashback. I think it's gone. It's gone. Look, it's gone.
Next
Yeah.
video, you put it in.
Yeah. But I think this is a solid setup to the series here.
Mhm.
I already want it to be next Friday so I can see it. But the good thing here is they are, again, like they did with WandaVision, spacing this out just a bit to allow us to process and come back with new theories of where it's going. It's only 6 episodes, right?
6, yes, I believe.
6 episodes. Okay, I'll give it to him. So this was at like 42 minutes without credit. So
Yeah. A lot more action than WandaVision will be. So I expect, so 6 episodes is appropriate. We got a lot, even with that beginning scene alone, we got a lot of things going on. So
So I don't know. What do you guys think about the first episode of the Falcon and Winter Soldier? Drop down in those comments. Let us know. I don't know about y'all. I'm finna go find some sushi because that shit made me, or either that or some Cajun seafood. Because I'm anyway. Until next
I don't know
time.
what this has to do with the end of the video, but okay.
Because they were look, she was selling plates, and then they was in the sushi restaurant, and I'm hungry. So,
All right, until next time, guys. We're your host. I'm Monique.
I'm Killer Kim. We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.